right, this next fight, I don't think I'll have too much difficulty with, but we will see. This is going to be up against Catastrophe. In order for Catastrophe to be unlocked, you do need 6 monsters in the Area Conquest section unlocked. Once again, you don't have to kill them, you just need them available for you. For doing that, you get 99 doors to tomorrow. This is an interesting fight. I'm scared, but it could be easy considering how much grinding I've done. Let's head in and take on Catastrophe. So, Catastrophe is, well, this thing again. I think it was one of the Sin Spawn that we took on. Sin Spawn Jano is what we took on that was this before. It's in its shell, and it will stay there until you've done 440,001 HP and damage. That's the idea. Let's start with Hastega. Doesn't really matter who casts it, but they won't get a turn for a while. Now, at this point, before I get things underway, I do want to get Protect on everybody, and I think this will be the key to victory for me here. That and max stats on a lot of things. But Protect will help quite a bit. And if I have this, I think I will win. But there is a possibility that I will not win nonetheless. You might notice that the MP is a little low. That's because I forgot to go back. I actually did this fight a little bit earlier, and it was easier than I thought, and I didn't have time to talk about things. Speaking of which, let's talk about things. Common Steel, Gambler Spirit, Rare Steel, Level 2 Key Sphere. Can't bribe it. But you can quick hit it. So, let's get it out of its shell. If you remember, the magic number was 440,000, so we need to hit it 5 times. In order to get it up, we are doing a lot of damage. That was number 4, and here comes number 5. And out it pops. I should point out that on Riku, I gave her that ribbon that we had available for her. It was Ribbon and Lightning Eater. We got it from Dark Ixion. I don't need Auto Phoenix for this one as far as I can tell, so I went with that instead. I should point out that it does have 2 different attacks depending on whether it's in its shell or out of its shell. When it's in its shell, it'll often skip its turn, but it'll also use Toxic Cloud from time to time, and that'll inflict Poison, Confuse, and Curse on you. Confuse obviously being the only one you really need to be concerned about there. But let's keep on quick hitting it, because I think I can get through this without you ever actually getting a turn. It does have a ton of HP, so it's going to take some work, but I think I can do this. I almost feel bad not letting it get a turn, but some of these monsters are not as difficult as others. So the general idea is that the area conquest is easier to do. Even getting 6 areas done is somewhat easier to do than getting 2 species done, because that does require getting further along in the game. But at this point, like, these are so much more difficult than the normal monsters that you fight, I don't really see the point. But looks like it's going to get a turn here, so we will see what it does. It does get a turn, and it goes for Toxic Spray. Wow, that was nothing. That was 185 damage. Protect helped, don't get me wrong. The notes that I see here say that it will kill a party member unless they have Break HP Limit or Protect on. He has another move called 100 Thorns, and that's supposed to do the same. And then he'll also cast Demi, which takes a quarter of your health. But apparently, I'm fine. Level grinding is good. Let's just go for basic attacks. Like, we've got all the time in the world here. It does have a ton of HP, like I said, more than anybody else that we've taken on. But let's try to go through this quickly. Yeah, there we go. And down goes Catastrophe. Like, really no problem there. I probably didn't even need that Protect that I got on. That guy was that easy. He does give a ton of AP. 50,000 AP, which is doubled by some people. And he drops designer wallets. Hooray. The weapon abilities, nothing is guaranteed, but on it there can be Dark Strike, Silence, Sleep, Poison, Stone, Zombie, and Slow Strike. They can all be on there. We've seen better. In terms of the armor, it's pretty much the same thing except proofs. Dark Proof, Silence, Sleep, Poison, Stone, Zombie, and Slow Proof. I have better stuff. There's better stuff from easier monsters, to be honest, and this guy was pretty easy. This next one could pose a problem for me, but I thought the same thing about the last one. Let's head in and take on Th'uban. Th'uban will show up once you have 6 monsters in the species conquest list. So once again, as long as they're there, this will show up. You don't have to kill them. They just have to have shown up there. But getting 6 there is rather difficult. You have to go through a good portion of the game to get that done. But for doing it, you will get 99 Gambler's Spirits. That can be nice. Let's head in and take on something with even more HP than what we last saw. Oh, this is Th'uban. All right, so Th'uban will get rid of a lot of things when I hit him. He can't be bribed. The common steel is a Gambler Spirit. The rare steel is a teleport sphere. Everything's a sphere, in case you need it. But what really matters is that he does counterattack. So let's hit him and show off the counterattack, which is Condemn. That hits everybody. Because I have max defense, I'm fine. But for a lot of people, that's going to be deadly. I am told that it inflicts a strong delay. I am also told that it removes Auto Life, Haste, Null All, Protect, Reflect, Regen, and Shell. So if you don't have Auto Protect on, or you don't have Auto Haste on, good luck. But Titus does have Auto Haste, so that does work out quite nicely for me. Let's go for a quick hit, because I am doing max damage thanks to my max strength. And he just keeps on going for Condemn. He just keeps on going for it. And this is going to take a while. No doubt about it. It just is going to take a while. When he gets his turn, he has a magic attack, which will hit one character and kill them. Bottom line, unless my stats have made that easier for me as well. All right, let's go for a quick hit, and we'll see what happens when he gets his turn now. Is this inflicting delay? As far as I can tell, it's not. It's not actually inflicting delay. Because we still get our turns, and his turn is not creeping up any more quickly. Which means the wiki's wrong. But so far, so good. I don't like fights where you counter because they take forever. But we're not doing poorly here. Let's go ahead and cure ourselves. Just in case he wants to launch one of his big bad attacks here, which is almost guaranteed at this point. But we'll see what I can do. Alright, nobody's defending. We're just at max HP. So here comes a physical attack, which I countered. So that's just a normal attack. He played it easy on me. He just does have a physical attack. He has a lot of other things that he could do, but he didn't do them. So I'm happy. And we're going to keep on hitting him. I mean, if I get him... I mean, he has a ton of HP, so I'm not even close to getting him. But if I get him before he shows him off, I'll just have to talk about what he does. But you know, this fight's supposed to be pretty difficult. But thanks to all the grinding that I did, it's manageable. And quick hit, so good. Yeah, his defense is not that great. Magic or physical defense, it's just not that great. Condemn, condemn, condemn. All right, last one, I think. And then we will heal again, just in case he does something even more devastating than a basic physical attack. Yeah, we'll still heal. We're still gonna heal here. You know what? No, one more. I can do one more. Squeeze it in. And then we can heal. Heal him. You heal him because you're stronger, even though it is just 6,000 HP, which anybody could do, but I feel like his magic is better. Technically, Lulu's got the best magic by a mile now. All right, here comes Rainbow. All right, so Rainbow inflicts a few things. We're gonna need to try to cure some of these. So it's Darkness and Curse, and 50% chance of Sleep, 50% chance of Silence. Technically, Darkness is 50% chance as well, and then a 25% chance of Confuse. But Kamari is the only one that got hit with anything other than Curse, because Riku and Tidus are on ribbons. So we get rid of Darkness, and we're good to go again, because I don't really care about Curse. It's not that strong in this game. I wasn't using overdrives anyway. It's one of the reasons I don't like relying on them. There's a lot of enemies that can take them away from you. Outside of, like, Aeons, which are insanely powerful if you get it right. Like, Yuna might be the strongest person in the game if I start summoning things, but I try to stay away from that, you know? Try to do it with the party that I'm given. And it just takes a long time. I got one more in me and then we heal. Notice that Asuna did not get rid of Curse. Like I said, not that important. Not that important. Looks like I get one more, actually. Nope. We just keep on getting more. Quick hit, too powerful. One more. Again? Yeah, just one more here. He does have other abilities. I'm still scared of his big bad attack, which he has not used yet. For the time being, we just heal across the board. Once everybody's at full health, maybe we can survive his big bad attack as well. Oh, nope, he goes for Protect anyway. Oh no! Whatever shall I do? And then we go back to Quick Hit! Like, honestly, this guy, he is not nearly as difficult as I thought he was going to be. A lot of the fights are that way. The only one that caught me off guard was the Greater Sphere not using the ability that I thought it had to use. Outside of that, hasn't been too difficult. All right, more Quick Hit. Yeah, he's got a ton of HP. I honestly have lost track, and I don't know how close we are to finishing him at all. Got at least one more of these in me. And then we heal. Lots and lots of healing. Just in case he does something big. Just in case. Kamari is still technically doing more magic than everybody. Oh, that's right, that's right. I don't have magic maxed out yet. Because that fight sucks. Alright, here we go. Here's Convergence. Yeah, alright. So it still does max damage. 99,999 damage. even though I had max magic defense, I cannot get that number any further down. Maybe Shell? Like, Shell will help. But at the end of the day, pretty much you're just going to need to bring somebody back. That's what happens with conversions. Let's keep going for quick hit, because I don't like it when you get your turn. I would say, like, bad things happen, but nothing too terrible has happened when you get your turn. I just don't like you getting your turn. And down he finally goes. For the record, 3 million HP. 3 million. 50,000 AP once more. I would rather get a weapon. Weapons from him can be really, really nice, even though I don't need them anymore. Underdog Secret. You do get one of those as a common drop. Overkill gave me 2. Dark Matter, of course, the rare drop. That's standard by this point. The armor, HP plus. At least HP plus 30 on there. Chance for 20 and 10. When it comes to the weapons, though, this is something that I could have wanted a long time ago, but by the time I get to him, I already have a setup. His weapons have triple AP and triple overdrive on them. If they have a blank slot on top of that, and I can put the overdrive to AP, that's a full setup weapon for AP grinding. But by the time I can defeat him, I'm pretty set. I got things going for me. But that is Th'uban down.